again. It's Lily. Welcome back to my channel. I want to share my journey with you for the evolution process. It started when I left the church and caused a real rip in my family because I had left. Prior to that, they had witnessed me graduating with a certificate and diploma for fivefold ministry, and doing prison ministry work for almost 5 years and being a blessing everywhere I went, to saying, okay, I'm stepping away from the church, and everybody else was still attached to it. So it was a rare move, and a move that no one understood at the time that I was making it. Especially my immediate family. Then my extended family started to flip and trip. And I just kept moving forward because for me at the time it was about putting my puzzle pieces together for me. I could not carry anyone else. I could not worry about anyone else. All that I knew at the time was that as a child of the Most High, Elohim, I was in the palm of His hands. And wherever I went and wherever I was going, He was going to always be with me. He was not going to leave me or forsaken me. And I was not leaving or forsaking Him. So there was no separation. During my journey, He's always been with me. I believed in my heart that as I left out on my journey, that I would make a complete circle back to Him. And it so did happen. So I'm still grateful, that the journey went forth. There was no fear. There was no overwhelm with what I was learning. I was happy. I was ready. When I was ready, the teachers showed up. So Larry Crane was like my first teacher, and he was, teaching the release technique. I did a lot of courses online with him, classes, conference calls. I've had multiple partners in different states around the world that we released together. I've been to retreats. It was just such a great way to learn about, I think it's kinetic energy, and how to release the negative energy out your body, and how to disconnect the mind from it while you're doing it. How to let go wanting approval, wanting control, and wanting to be safe. Letting go all fear and negativity, and how to gauge it, and how to regulate it, and how to bring it from 10 to a 0, where there is no fear, where there is no wanting approval, where there is no wanting control, where there is no wanting to be safe. I mean, it was just awesome. The teachings that he had is great. They're still out there. They're still around. Tap into it. It's worth your investment. I always say, if you're going to invest in anybody, invest in yourself. You're worth the investment. Trust me, the benefits are great. Okay? From Larry, there was Abraham, Esther, and Jerry Hicks at the time before he passed, teaching, about the Voltex, and how to get in there, and how they're there to help us. I mean, this is like someone else talking through a human person. Esther was the vehicle, and Abraham was the mouthpiece. So she was communicating with us from the other side and sharing everything that she knew and how to get us to where we needed to go, on our journey, along with Archangel Michael, and doing the journeys with him, and meeting them with the co-creator, and dancing with him in the garden, and loving, and going on flights and journeys with the angels, and such wonder, feeling the love, knowing that you're not alone, that someone's always with you. Oh my God, awesome, awesome, awesome. Ralph Smart's another good one. Infinite Waters, diving deep, let you know what time it is, what you need to do, how to do it. Talks about the Matrix. Also, everybody talks about the Matrix. Okay. And then who else? We have Dolores Cannon. Dolores is, oh my God, she is a wonder, metaphysical therapist. She dealt with reincarnation and helping her clients with knowing about death and suicide, and literally talking one-on-one with people that have currently passed, tapes and recordings, books. Her ministry is still going also. Her daughter is heading that up. If you can, watch her videos. She talks about the new earth. She talks about earth and death. She talks about the kids that have come in to help this universe to get to the next level of evolution, that has no bad karma. She talks about bad karma. She talks about a lot of things that will help you to put your pieces together in your puzzle, as she did I, and I'm so grateful for her. I still listen and still watch, okay? And sometimes I repeat watching because it's just good stuff, and I want to make sure that I have made that transformation, that commitment to be in the knowing with them and a part of that 5D generation with multi-millions that's making that transformation. So yeah, I'm grateful for Dolores Cannon, Master Stephen Cole, energy healing. Oh my goodness, to learn energy healing, pranic healing is so awesome. Oh my God, this guy is awesome with that, teaching you how to heal yourself. Literally, you're not even touching your body or anybody's body, how to heal remotely, how to heal virtually, because you're not touching anybody's body. You know how to, oh my God, love it, good stuff. He's also teaching, us about the different religions and the aspects and how there was higher teachers and higher learners, and that us as a lower class, a lower level of people learning was not ready for it. And I mean, the Bible tells us the same thing, that a lot of the good stuff we just wasn't getting, because we wouldn't have understood it anyway. Even with talking in parables, we didn't get it, so maybe I think that was the meaning, talking in parables. But at the end of the day, we still wasn't getting it, and we still, some of us are still thinking that, we need a Savior to save us, not realizing that we save ourselves. The one new commandment that Jesus gave us was to love ourselves like we love our neighbors, to love our neighbors as we love ourselves, okay? And a lot of people don't love the neighbors as they love themselves because they're not loving themselves. So it's real easy to talk the talk, but when it comes down to walking the walk, a lot of people are not walking it. It sounds good, it feels good, they know what to say, when to say it, how to say it, but there's no faith in that, because if it was, the world would be a better place already. So I can see that there's no faith in that. You will operate out of faith, knowing that love covers all. Love is your protection. Love is your shield. Love is all you need, So many songs out there that speaks of that, and I'm just grateful for those songwriters. I think about those songs, love is all you need, and the Beatles, imagine all the people in the world, living as one. Those songs are so many great songs that just, I do believe was angel inspired, one way or the other, because it's just songs that touches your heart, But to know that there's so many teachers out there teaching us stuff. When I tripped up on Nikola Tesla's video, where he had healed 17 people of terminal ill cancer with just by listening to the megahertz, certain megahertz, all 17 got healed. It's like, okay, so if that's the case, my light bulb was really going on, with stuff like this I was finding out. I'm just like, if that's the case, then why are there so many people sick, and why are people in the hospital, and why aren't we using this music to cure people? And, especially children's hospitals, why isn't this stuff not being broadcast? Why is it not given freely as we freely see that, And, well, that's another topic. We're not even going to talk about that. But those that find out and know, they take what they learn and they apply it. Because, again, a lot of information is out there that don't cost you anything. A lot of safe information, a lot of safe knowledge that we all can tap into and apply to our lives to be a better person, to live a better life, and to have everything we want here in life. Mother Earth is great. I love it, the wonder, the awe, the beauty, the compassion, the nowness, the oneness. She is it. She is it. I am so grateful. Yes, Donna Eden's another one, teaching you how to heal yourself, with energy healing, how I think take the egg and put it in front of your belly button, engage whether or not, you're allergic to it, and you'll lean forward. If it's for you, you lean backwards. If it's not for you, or medication, put that in front of your belly button and see what happens. Different techniques out there, how you can heal yourself. She was really sick and was told to die. All these people have stories that are really life-changing for them. So when you have people that telling you their life story and experiences, you sit up and you take notice. You take notice to what they're saying and what they're doing, and at the end of the day, we can learn a lot from it because we don't have to experience all the bad. We know that there's bad out there, and we can learn from that and become better people. So again, Donna Eden's another one, energy healing. Michael Beckwith, that also teaches how to love yourself, give your body parts approval. I remember when I started doing that years ago, and my mom flipped out. She was like, "What? You don't love that pain? You did it?" I'm like, it's not loving the pain, it's loving my body, and learning to put loved ones' faces on it, that I love complete and unconditional, when nothing's missing, nothing broken. When I think about them, emotionally, I light up, and I feel that emotion, and I take that emotion, and I put it on whatever the pain is, because that helps to give it love and approval versus sitting there going, ooh, where's my medication? Go call the doctor. I need an ambulance. No, we can reverse any situation within seconds of it happening, provided that we give it the right medication. Normally for me and for anybody that's in the know, the right medication is using your words. Your words. Using them with love and compassion to make a difference for yourself and for others. I'm so grateful I get to share this knowledge with people that I do run into, that I think may want it, to see if it will work with them, if they're even interested. And to my amaze, I had one awesome lady recently that I shared with, and she's like, she had to do something. She had to go to. She had hurt her foot, but she wanted need to go to the chiropractor. She set up an appointment for the chiropractor because, she's doing the yoga and all that. It's not really taking and all that. And I said to her, my first response, "Oh, well, good for you. Got the chiropractor appointment back as a backup, But then when I saw her the next day, I said, you know what? If you got a chiropractor backup and yoga, I'm saying you're doing something wrong. You're missing it, because if you was doing it right, you would have results, better results, immediate results, And so I said, if you're not putting that love and approval with it, with the emotions attached to it, somebody's face or somebody that you love and give complete approval to and do no wrong, and you just light up with that person, then that's the person you want to use, So she come back, a day later and say, you're right. Once I did that, she's literally walking better before she wasn't, but she's like, and I'm like, see, I'm so grateful to see that other people are receiving and accepting of it, because it does work. One of my neighbors, she was like stiff and sitting down all day working from home in front of a computer, she's got her cane and whatnot, and I'm like, I can help you, but you have to do something totally different than what you're doing. It's kind of like, my teacher said, Larry Crane, he said, you do something totally different than what you're doing. It's like, okay, get up and move something, So she got up and, she started moving us and give it love and approval. Tell her it's the best legs in the whole wide world, the best hips, But do a little exercise. It will actually move around that stagnant energy in your body, which is, like a doorbell, Mr. Crane said, ringing. You have to answer it. Can't be acting like the Jehovah's Witnesses is ringing your doorbell and you're going to duck and dive and not respond. No, respond with love and approval. Being grateful for that body part. If you got pain, just nagging pain right there, you can tap around that pain, and ease that pain also, and give it love and approval. Everything you want to do in kind of clockwise way. So there's so many ways out there to heal yourself and have a great life, and not get caught up in the rat race with the matrix and competing with one another and judging another and putting your foot on another and having to use somebody else's power to do what you got to do. You know, keep your power and use your power for good for yourself. Because when you do that, now you're creating good karma. And you're accountable for your good karma. And guess what? The good karma is accountable to come back to you. So it's worth it. I love you. Thanks again for watching. This is Lily. Have a blessed and awesome day. Bye-bye.